Welcome back to another video, everybody. It is so good to see you guys. Again, I am going through a bunch of stock footage that I've had saved up for a while. This is the first trip my cousin Tommy and I ever took to this lake, and we were targeting pickerel. We know there's pickerel in here. There's perch and crappie and bass as well, and bluegill. But the main target was pickerel, so anything else would have been a bonus. So here we go on this fun adventure with Tommy. I start off throwing a rattle trap, and I'm just going to let you guys watch and see how everything unfolds. We had a great time on the water, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is for you. And this.
Am I taking this with me?
That's all yours. Literally all yours. Yeah. Here I come. Bring it in the rear. Slower than horse. Goodbye. There she is. There she is. We are floating, baby. Oh yeah, it's a little wobbly. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna trail you. I start off the day throwing a Strike King red-eye shad in the orange crawl color. Cast this way. First cast! Grass is good. Chatterbait would be better for grass. Or spinnerbait. They're gonna be in the grass. And that's exactly what I did. I realized that the red-eye shad was getting way too much grass on it, so then I switched to a chatterbait to give a little bit of vibration and flash in the water. Same thing was happening. I was getting a lot of grass. I wasn't getting any action. So then I switched to a spinnerbait. Again, a little bit of flash, get a reaction strike, imitate a shad or bluegill or whatever. And I even tried a perch-colored square bill. That was getting too much grass in it, and I wasn't getting any hits from that. So at this point, none of those lures had been working for me. The one great thing that I did have with me was my new anchor pole and my trolley anchor setup. So I had an anchor pole with me. It was an 8-foot pole, and along the side of my boat, you're going to see my little trolley rig. That way I can move my anchor pole up and down and position myself however I needed to. So I started doing that. I would paddle over, I would anchor up, I would retie, and I would repeat that process over and over again, so I could, stay in one spot and not drift all the way down the lake just to retie one lure. Because as you can see, it was really windy and the conditions were really tough, especially on a kayak. That thing just blows around. Wherever the wind tells it to go, it goes. When I realized none of those lures were working, I finally gave in and I tied on a Sonic rooster tail in a red and gold color, and my luck had changed around just a little bit. Oh man, I'm all excited. This is somebody's fishing line. Like, that's ridiculous. I was like, does he have a fish? Alright, what do you want to do? Do you want to...
I'd take it this way.
Let's go that way. You want to fish the left side or the right side? You don't care. I said, I pull out, here comes the rain!
Is it the rain or is it just our paddle?
No, it's the rain, look at the lake! That's alright. I'm probably gonna go to this one, anchor up, fish the bank line, and I'll come to this. I'll just keep it on this wood. Okay! I get it, wind! I got a little kayak, they're not good. We're tracking. Good. 4th spot. I have no idea how many more Tommy's caught, if he's caught any more. Got a fish. I got one! Tommy! Oh, it's a bass! Oh, come on, buddy! That's what happens when you make moves, people! Woo! Right. That was my first cast at this spot. Come here, you. Right in the corner of the mouth. It felt good. Pop this out first. My leg is getting soaked. Yes! Yes! Windy bank! The windy bank! First of all, click it for me. Come here, bud. It's a nice, healthy fish. And that's the first largemouth I've ever caught out of here. So, he's trying to bite me. I need to log this catch. Let you go, bud. Thank you. Yes! First cast. First cast in the new spot. That's it. Oh. It was a little bass. He was healthy. I was like, thank God. I want to drift. My back hurts. Like, I don't want to, like, paddle all the way back. He thumped it. I was like, woo. And I'm like, wait, it's swimming. It's swimming. Nice little largemouth.
And they might try to paddle all the way down, and then goes back this way and tries to shoot.
I don't know if I have it in me right now. I know. Keep layers. Just keep them in your car.
I'm fine right now. The leg. My upper body's nice and warm.
Yeah. My thighs are wet because the fish was just sitting in my lap. Alright, you want to do it? I'll go with you. That's cool. So of course, after I caught that little bass, I decided to anchor up and fish a little bit more. Tommy came over and he was like, dude, let's go all the way up and reposition ourselves so we can float down, drift down, and parallel cast to the bank. And I was like, I don't really know if I'm up for that. But he basically told me that anchoring hasn't really done anything for you, and the only fish that he's been catching is when he was drifting. So I caved, I gave in, I pulled the anchor pole up, and for the rest of the day, we were paddling all the way up and drifting that bank and trying to catch fish. And of course, that's when things really started clicking for the two of us. Now, as I'm paddling up to Tommy so that we both can go reposition ourselves, he catches another bass, and I was using a red Sonic Rooster Tail, red and gold, and it caught me my fish, you saw that, but he was catching fish like every other cast with his Rooster Tail, so I figured I would go grab one from him, so I snagged a Fire Tiger Rooster Tail from him, and I figured I would tie that one on before I did my drift. So obviously the little pattern you guys are going to notice today is that A, we're throwing the Rooster Tail in a Fire Tiger color, the two of us are, and B, we're both going to be paddling all the way up to the front of this point that you see in front of me, and we're going to drift all the way down this bank, and we're going to do that again. We're going to paddle up, drift down, paddle up, drift down. That's going to be pretty much what we do all day long, so I'm going to cut it a little short for you guys here, and then for the rest of the clips, you're just going to see me catching some fish. At this point, it's midway through the day, and we're both a little bit hungry, and we notice the clouds rolling in. So we both decide to paddle all the way up to beyond the point that we were fishing. We anchored up, used my anchor pole, we anchored up, grabbed onto him. We both sat there and we ate our lunches. We had some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, some granola bars, and of course some water and Gatorade to rehydrate. And then we figured we'd get back to fishing, and if you guys will notice, it starts to drizzle a little bit throughout the day. But that didn't bother us. We both had our rain gear on and we were ready to go. So we got back to it after lunch and we got into some more pickerel. Come on, son. Wake him up. Wake him up. It's going to be so hard getting back. Dude, big. Big! Oh my god! Come here, buddy, it's a bass. Oh my god! Come here, come here, come here. Come here. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come here. I think he's two! Yes! Yes! This is why we came out. I wish the wind would die down. Oh my god. Bang your hook on. Dude, I watched him. I was like, I don't think my lure.
Wait, you're moving. That's a snag and a half.
I was like, I don't think my lure is deep enough. I stopped it and it dropped. And it crushed it. Breathe, you know, breathe. Come here. Oh, dude, he's eating. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes. That's a two. That's a two. This is two. I believe it. I believe that this is 2 pounds. Woo! All right, I'm gonna let him go. Oh, buddy, you made my day. Bye, buddy. Dude, you saw that. You had to see the whole thing. Oh my god. Woo! Rooster tap! Ow, 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 ow! GoPro, stop recording. This is gonna be called Diary of the Rooster Tail. click it. It's number 12 of the day from between both of us. Take a picture. Thank you, buddy. Love it. Roll on the pause. Little darling, it's been a cold and lonely winter. Little darling, seems like years since it's been here. Little stop. So I gotta click it for Tommy, click it for me. I got one! Woo! Look at that. These guys would be fun to come and target and with like light tackle, which I might do. I might actually do it. Thank you, buddy. If you would have told me that I would have came out here and caught 20 fish, I would have said you're lying. If you would have came out here and told me I was going to throw this rooster tail, probably would have said you were lying. But if you came out here and you told me that I was going to catch a 2-pounder on a rooster tail, I would have smacked you. But this is the bait they want today. They didn't want the chatter, they didn't want the crank, they didn't want the lipless, they didn't want a regular swim bait. They wanted this rooster tail. Now I'm not saying you all need to go out and buy rooster tails. I'm gonna, just so I have them, but this is one of the only days you're gonna really see me throw a rooster tail like this. Might incorporate them a little bit more, but oh, that pause, man, it's getting them. It's getting them fired up, and I'm loving it. Got one! Something about the pause right now that's really doing it. For these pickerel, oh, it came off the hook. Got him! There we go. Little guy. Different. Click it. That's number. All I'm doing is giving this thing like a couple pauses throughout the spin because I know they're chasing it. Give it a little pause. See? There's something about that pause. I missed him. Got him. Big. Big bass? Yes. Bigger. No, 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 don't jump. Yeah. Come here, buddy. I saw something jump. Oh no, it's another pickerel. Another one. Another one. Pickerel, baby! Another one. Nice little one. Keep going. So we just got off the lake now. The yaks are here. Tommy's bringing the truck around. We had an awesome... Nothing worked other than that little rooster tail. Somebody swears by the rooster tail. You. I'm just gonna call you Rooster now. Woo! That pedal drive next year is gonna be sweet.